Get your money out of every exchange and every cefi platform. In the video of today, we are going to see the situation that every cefi platform is going on, every exchange may be going on, and why me personally I'm taking every single cryptocurrency that I have out of the exchanges, out of the cefi lenders, because I feel they are not safe there. In the video, we'll explain all of this, what is going on, why I'm doing this, and why I think it's safer, and why I think it's a more interesting idea to just take them out, even if you are losing a percentage of APY that you could be learning. Remember, if you like the video, please like and subscribe for more. If you have any questions, you can shoot us up in Instagram. You have the link in the description. And with that, let's go! Okay, so here we are, and everything starts with the beautiful Celsius. As you may know, we already made a video about Celsius, a cefi platform, basically a centralized platform where you can leave your Bitcoin, you can leave your Ethereum, you can leave your USDC, and they will give you a percentage on them. For example, 8%, 10% on the dollar, on the Bitcoin maybe like 5%, on Ethereum around like 4%, you can see even here it's saying. And basically this platform, as we saw in the other video, I tried to make a quick resume of that. It crashed. Okay, they had over 1.7 million people using them, and they crashed because we saw the crash of Luna, of the project of Luna, the stablecoin that crashed, and a lot of people like Celsius had money in there. They lost that money after they were affected also by Three Arrows Capital, which is another hedge fund that blew up. We made a video about it. It lost $15 billion in just a couple of weeks. It blew up, and they owe money to a lot of people. So we have what is called contagious, okay, contagion. We have a lot of companies that are affected by these events, and basically they started blowing up. And as soon as other company starts blowing up, there's another company that is affected that is also blowing up. There is another country. So we have this a lot. Okay, the beginning, or like the most popular ones right now, is like Three Arrows Capital and Celsius. They were the first ones that, well, they basically blow up. And as you can see, Celsius withdrawal, swaps, and transfer between accounts are currently paused. Okay, so basically, as we saw Celsius blow up, they don't have enough money, so you can take your money out because they have a lot of money staked. As I said, we have a specific video talking about it, but they are not the only ones. Okay, in the recent days we have seen more news about applications like Voyager, which does the same thing. Okay, blowing up. We'll talk about it now. We have seen Blockfi having a lot of trouble with this. We'll talk about it now. We have seen Kukoin with some rumors that they may not be in the best liquidity position. And in the day of today, we're gonna discuss all of that, and we're gonna understand why it's not a good idea to have your cryptocurrency in an exchange right now. Okay, so we'll start first with Blockfi, because Blockfi is supposed to be like the most safe investment platform everywhere. It was like the most popular, the more, I would say, mainstream, the biggest one. And as you can see, basically in the last time, well, during their use, they have been paying over 700 million in interest, which means they are huge. Okay, there's a lot of people using this company. You can see they give you up to 15% on Polkadot, 3% on Bitcoin, 3% in Ethereum. Which probably they were exposed to Three Arrow Capitals. Okay, basically we have here the famous CEO of Blockfi, and as they said here, they were exposed to Three Arrow Capital. It says over here, yeah, they were exposed, which means that they gave money to Three Arrow Capital. Three Arrow Capital lost it all, and they closed their position. They were like leveraged, basically, Three Arrows Capital, as we said in the other video, but they end up losing more than 80 million in losses. Not only that, but they have probably lost more in other parts, and they have been bought by FTX US. This is a confirmation now. Yesterday there was a lot of rumors that FTX was going to buy them for $25 million, which is crazy because this company was valued at around, I think, 10 billion or 15 billion, and they were going to be sold for like 1% of the value. Okay, which is kind of crazy. But right now they finally made public that they are being acquired by FTX, but not for that price. How are they being acquired? Well, basically they are giving them $400 million in credit, which is crazy actually, the amount of credit that they are giving them, so they can pay the amounts that they owe to their clients, okay, to the clients' funds. And also they are gonna buy them for 240 million if they want, because it's an option. They have the option to acquire Blockfi, which I think it will happen. So in total, FTX, Alameda Research, Sam Bankman-Fried, the same guys as always, they are giving 680 millions to buy Blockfi. So yeah, Blockfi is kind of safe, obviously. Now it's safer to buy, to put your money in Blockfi than in other places, because you know there is money behind. But still, if you haven't seen, they published a couple of days ago, or well, a couple of weeks ago, their results. And they are terrible, okay? This company is terrible. They lose money. I don't know how, okay? I don't know how. They have a lot of people using their accounts, but still they lose money in a bull market, okay? Everyone is putting the money there, everyone is growing their accounts, and still they lost money. Somehow they lost money. I really don't understand how, but they lost money. Not only from 3 Arrow Capital, they lost money in general. They have a terrible business model, okay? So they act very bad, and as I said, they lost money. Probably we'll see other companies losing money also, like, I don't know, Nexus, like other companies like this. It just makes no sense that they lost money. You need to understand that right now we're in a bear market, prices are going to go down, there's going to be less users. So if you're losing money in a bull market, how are you going to make money in a bear market? It makes no sense, okay? So yeah, Blockfi, I wouldn't really put my money here, to be completely honest. Yes, they are backed now, but doesn't sound too good, okay? And as I said, these ones, at least we know they are safe. But what do we have else? We have Voyager. Voyager was super famous in the US, okay? Because as you may all know, if you are from the US, in the US, not every product can be used. For example, you cannot use FTX, you cannot use Binance, you have to use FTX US, you have to use Binance US, okay? It's applications that can be used only in the United States because they have a special jurisdiction. And Voyager was working in the United States. There's a YouTuber that I follow, actually, Johnny, got very popular during the bull run. He was promoting this app because he had a deal with them. As I said, they just blow up, they lost everything. Basically, they are getting liquidated, okay? Here we see a tweet from, well, actually, Spanish YouTuber, talking about the deaths from the Luna. So first Luna died, then Celsius died, then 3 Arrow Capital, and now Voyager, okay? Basically, Voyager has confirmed that they have lost money and they are selling their assets, okay? They are going to sell their assets to the investors to be able to pay the investors. It just blow up like so hard. Why? Well, because Voyager owed a lot of money to 3 Arrow Capitals, okay? They gave them money. So Voyager Digital suspends withdrawals, deposits. As I said, they have suspend withdrawals. You cannot take your money out. Sorry, it's not that they blow up directly, kind of, but they just suspend the withdrawals. You cannot take your money out if you have it there, same as is Celsius. And as I say, this happens because they have a default of 3 Arrow Capital, who owes them a lot of money. It's not a little bit of money, it's a lot of money. As I said, they talked before with Alameda Research, Alameda Ventures, to get a line of credit, very similar to what Blockfi did, okay? As you see, to Blockfi, FTX, Alameda is the same thing, gave them money to be able to continue operating. Well, seems like they also did that to Voyager, but when you see the terms are pretty abusive, to be honest. They sound terrible. I don't know if they took them, to be completely honest. I don't know if they end up using them, but well, it sounds, they were not pretty good. And as I said, they lost a lot of money, okay? They lent $350 million and 15,000 Bitcoins, which is pretty similar, around $300 million, to 3 Arrow Capitals, and they lost it all. We're talking $600 million out, vanished. You cannot run a company if you lose 600 million, okay? As you can see, the value of the assets they have is 680 million from 1.12 billion assets that they had loaned, which means basically they lost 600 million. That's the point. It's very difficult to make a company profitable if you lose 600 million just like this, okay? That's the problem with institutions. They are huge, okay? So, as we say, they suspended withdrawals, which means they cannot pay, okay? This can happen everywhere, but, well, yeah, they cannot pay. It's not a good thing if you had your money in Voyager, because, yeah, you were getting 10%, well, now you're getting minus 100%. Sounds amazing, right? Sounds incredible. Well, that's what can happen when these things happen, okay? But not only them, we have news about Nexo. Nexo, actually, there was some news saying that it's all rumors, that they are not like that they have money, that they're gonna buy some assets from Celsius, like some crypto on a discount. Well, that's what they say. They give you up to 7% in Bitcoin, 12% in Tether. I don't know, there's a lot of companies like this. I wouldn't trust them, okay? We'll talk about it after. But also, we have an exchange, Kukoin, a big exchange, actually one that is pretty well known. Also, they said that they were not having, halting withdrawals from now, but the CEO came and said that it's all fact, that is not true, that they didn't suffer from 3 Arrow Capital, that they didn't have a coin collapse, and they are not halting withdrawals. Is it true? Well, this is the point where I wanted to arrive. We are in a bear market. We have a lot of companies losing money and exchanges blowing up. It's nothing weird, okay? It happened a lot in bear markets. I don't know why I say beer. In bear markets, in the 2018 bear market, we had crypto exchanges blowing up, Mexco. There's a lot of crypto exchanges that end up blowing up. And recently, actually, the boss of FTX, which I don't have here the tweet, but basically Sam Bankman-Friedman, said that there were some exchanges from second and third tier that were basically bankrupt. They didn't have money, but people didn't know yet because their accounting is all private. Nobody knows what they actually have, but they don't have liquidity. They don't really have money. They have lost everything. And well, they were saying that this Kukoin, seems like Kukoin, the CEO says no, but you need to understand, The CEO is always going to say that everything is going all right, okay? I mean, Blockfi leader was saying the same thing like 2 days before, saying that they lost money from 3 Arrows Capital. Voyager leader was also saying, no, everything is good. Celsius, they were saying, no, everything is amazing, everything is good. We're not doing, like, we don't have any problem. They halted withdrawals. It's always like that. Why? Even if you have a good business model, you cannot let those news spread. Why? Because this business model is like a bank. You are getting money from people, you are giving loans. If everybody comes and asks you for their money, you cannot give it back, okay? There's no way to give it back. There's a bank run and you cannot give it back and you go bankrupt. It's that simple, okay? It's about trust. If people don't trust you and they start taking out their money, check in normal banks. Normal banks have like 5% of the total cash. If more than 5% of the people come and ask for the money, they just don't have enough. Even if you have a good business model, as I say, and we know that they don't, okay? Blockfi don't have a good business model. Celsius had a terrible business model. Voyager had a terrible business model. What happens? Well, then you are lost, okay? That's the point. So yes, is Kukoin actually safe or is not safe? Well, yeah, they say that it's safe. Obviously, they are the owner. What are they gonna say? If there's more people taking out their money, then we have a vicious cycle where you say like, no, this is not safe, so I take my money. Because I take my money, other people think that it's not safe. They take their money, and we have this thing just crushes the company. Okay, that's why they always say this type of things. I don't know. He didn't show us his financial situation. We cannot see it, okay? With Blockfi, it's public, okay? It's a public company. We'll see it, thankfully. That was nice. But with all these companies, for example, Nexo. Yeah, Nexo say everything is all right, but do we believe them? Can we see their statements? Can we see the money they have? We cannot, okay? Everything. We cannot see it. It's like Celsius. We don't even know how much money Celsius actually have or how much they lost. There's a lot of like rumors, but we don't really know because it's not public. It's that simple. Voyager, same thing. We don't know what they have, what they don't have. So I wouldn't risk it, okay? And this is the main point of the video. Me personally, I would take every single dollar that I have in crypto assets out of the main, out of the crypto exchanges, and more important, out of the cefi platforms, okay? I wouldn't get into Nexo, I wouldn't get into YouHold, I wouldn't get into Blockfi, even if they send them money. None of those, okay? Because right now, you are risking too much for what you're getting. Yeah, you're getting what? Maybe 10% on the dollar, on the USDC. Well, what is 10% when you can lose 99% or 100%? Like, you're gonna lose everything. Like, the risk has very fat tails, which means that you can lose everything. So it's not interesting. You don't want to get 10% if you can lose 99%. Like, it makes no sense, okay? Me personally, I think it's not interesting, and I'm taking every single crypto asset that I have into a wallet, a normal wallet, a hot wallet, Exodus wallet. I personally use Exodus because I like it. It's just a wallet. I have my crypto here and nobody can touch them. Remember, if you put your crypto in Celsius, you are not the owner. If you put your crypto in Kukoin, you are not the owner. If you put your crypto in Blockfi, you are not the owner, okay? If you put your crypto assets in a wallet like Exodus, you are the owner. You can do with them whatever you want. You are not gonna get any API, that's for sure. I mean, you can do staking of some coins that actually offer staking. I'm talking like decentralized staking, like Cardano, like Polkadot, but there's no intermediary. Like, nothing is gonna happen directly. Like, if you don't touch them, nobody's gonna touch them, and that's the safest way to get your crypto funds right now, in my opinion. Situation is not good, and you don't want to be holding the bag. You don't want to be the last one leaving the boat. You don't want to get your funds stacked and not being able to withdraw like in Celsius, because you don't even know if you're gonna be able to withdraw all of them, or maybe like 10% or 30%. It's big losses and you're getting few percentage. I think it's not interesting. There's people who use like hard wallets, okay, like Ledger wallets. We have the link in the description if you're interested. To be honest, I think I never got a commission from that. Like, the commissions are super few. But anyway, the point is you can get there just so you get the normal link. Any point, Ledger wallets are hard wallets. You just put them and it's like a USB, and well, you can get them there. Me personally, I don't use them. I think they are risky because, well, what if, I don't know, water comes down? What if the thing breaks? What if Flyer like takes the thing? You cannot get your money back. It's that simple. So I prefer to get it in my computer with my safe words. Obviously, there is risk. If you lose your seed phrase, if you lose the 12 words, you're not going to be able to retake your money. It's that simple. That's why people use these big applications that are easy to use. This is not that easy, but it's way more safe in these cases. Normally, I would have it in exchange. I still believe that big exchanges, well, they can crash, but they are not that probable to crash. So, I don't know. I still think that, for example, Binance, I have my money in Binance. I don't care. Coinbase, it's a so-so. I don't know if I would put my money in Coinbase right now, but maybe. Kraken seems alright. FTX, I would definitely keep the money there. I don't care because FTX is the one who's buying stuff, so they obviously have money. As I said, Binance, FTX, big exchanges may be alright, but let's say Gate.io, I mean, I don't even know their financial position. I'm just mentioning like low tier exchange like Gate.io, I don't know, Ogre, all these small exchanges, OKEx. I don't know how well they are going to do, to be completely honest. I really don't know how well they are going to do in a situation like this one. That's why I think that because of that, I'm going to take all my funds into the wallet. I'm sorry, I cannot tell you the app because I have it in the phone, okay? And that's where I have my crypto. But that's what I'm doing, okay? I believe in exchanges. I will use them from time to time, but if I can keep them outside of the exchanges, I know I'm paying more fees, but right now I prefer to be safe and not lose my money in stupid moves because I say it's not worth it right now. So yeah, that was the video of today, seeing the general situation, seeing how everything seems a little bit, well, scary, and that's why, seeing all of this, I want to take my money out and I want to have it in my hands. It's losing value because of inflation. Well, it is, but what can I do? Well, I'm gonna risk it for 10%. I think it's not interesting, it's not smart to do it. That's why I'm doing it. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you think everything is gonna collapse and you're taking your money out. If you leave it in the exchanges, in some exchanges that you trust, in general, what do you think of the situation? If you like the video, please like and subscribe for more. I'll see you on the next. See you!